Good day, all survivors and everything, and welcome back. Sorry for the long delay in the posts. I was just needing to wait so I can play Subnautica again. It's not directly on my account, but I will try to plan to get it soon so I can get more content uploaded. And hello, this is what I look like. Hat, and my hair's a mess under here, as you can tell from back here, but so far I'm doing great. But yeah. Today's episode, we're going to be exploring the Aurora, which you see on screen, well, the loading screen. Now let's talk about that real quick. But yeah, welcome back. Episode 3, I believe, and our hull is at 8%, is at 2%, and that means we can't put anything else on our base until we have one of these. But I don't have lithium, and that's far down, or if I go to the island. But I'll do that later. Oh, it's dark. Oh yeah, I'm underwater. That's something you don't want to say, but yeah. Welcome back. I'm underwater. This is our base from last episode. I told y'all I'm more ready than anything else. I go in and out quickly, so what these is what it is. And it's not fancy looking, and I do get fancy looking by usually the end of the game, just because it's a nice look for endgame content is to look. So we're going to wait until morning time until we can move out. And yeah, how is your day? How is your guys' day going? Mine's going good. Apologies for that. Mine's going great. Mine's going good. It's been a quiet day. I slept most of the day, but it's been going well. It's a nice day. I don't know what the day is, but it's a nice evening. Now, before we go to the Aurora, I'll explain what the Aurora is. The Aurora, or we can go up to the database and go to the survival package. No, if it's not here, then I'll explain what it is. All right. Now we head there. Now, the reason why I'm going to the Aurora is that it has blueprints I need to get food and everything. It has blueprints that is used in the future of the game, and you will need it for the game. And it's more of an early head start, because you can get some of the things that you can't get at this state, and you can get it directly at that time. Now, I know that may not make sense, but there are some blueprints there that help you throughout the game that you need. And without proper gear, like I have only 75% oxygen, I can't go that far down to get stuff that portrays to the game. So, let's see, let's move everything. Now I'm using a scroll wheel on my mouse so I can deposit things quicker. Because you can right click, but I'm using my scroll wheel so I can get in and out quickly, like I said before. Now I do need health, and what happens to be is your nice handy dandy number 5 life pod over here. It comes with, oh yeah, peeper. It comes with a handy dandy little machine called the first aid fabricator, which every 5 minutes spawns a first aid kit, which is used to heal yourself. Like I said, today's adventure, we are going to the Aurora. Now I'm making my way there. Now the Aurora is it was a trade cargo ship that was transferring cargo to another station, I believe, or another planet, but got shot down by an unknown alien gun that we will discover later on in the playthrough. The Aurora had around 10k or 10,000 people on it, and oh yeah, we can't go there yet. We need the suit, but yeah, I forgot about that. But the Aurora, it held around 10,000 people, lead and such, and they got shot down by alien gun, like I said, and we are the only survivors. We are the sole survivor of the Aurora on the planet we know as 4546b, and we are just basically surviving so we can get off this planet because there are dangerous creatures in this world, and they want to eat us, they want to kill us, and well, frankly, I don't want to die in this world. It's not fun to die. As you see there, it says radiation. The Aurora is leaking radiation, which you can fix that. And I'll try to do that too on the playthrough, try to fix it this episode. And I'll explain it more when I get to the Aurora itself, but now, like the blueprint said, we do need fiber mesh and lead. And the reason why I killed the creep vines was you can make the fiber mesh from the leaf vines, which you can need too, which I sliced a few times. I do think I have lead from last episode. I do. I have two. Nice. And well, now we can make the full suit, which allows us to go into the Aurora. Yeah. I don't know if I have the blueprints for one of the. I need this. With this, well, I don't need that, but there's an extra room you can go into. I'll explain when I get to the Aurora, but since we got our new suit and whatnot, we can go to the Aurora and explore and explain. Now, we do have 20 power left, and we have other devices. But we can use our habitat builder battery, because we aren't planning to go that far. We're not building stuff on the Aurora, because that's a bad idea. There are things there that will hurt us, and that will hurt the structure of the building. Now, there is one thing that I will say when going to Aurora is don't go too far in the front or back. There is a hostile enemy known as the Leviathan. The Reaper Leviathan. It's a long water snake-like thing that guards the Aurora, making sure nobody gets around it because it's its territory. And without a vehicle, you will get one-shotted by him and get eaten, and I don't think you want that to happen. I don't. I kind of want not to get eaten. Ooh, abortion cannon. Good. Oh, I don't have power. Now, ooh, if you're good enough, we can get. Oh, let's try that. Let's try to get the propulsion cannon, then I can go into the Aurora, because there is another entrance you can go through, and I want to do both entrances, and I want to show both off because, well, you folks may not know what different locations to go to enter the Aurora. Time capsule. Oh. What's in here, shall we see? We shouldn't have gone so deep. What? Ooh. He waits below, he dreams eternally. Time capsules, that's actually something really neato. Time capsules are... It's a player from another game. This whole Subnautica is, even though it's single player, it has some multiplayer aspects to it, and that's where the time capsules come in. The time capsules are a player-based item that's towards the end of the game that you can put a supply cache into a time capsule, which fires out from the end game vehicle and basically goes into another game. So hence mine, and that's where the time capsule came in. Now these have items. I can get a battery. They are chests, but they contain items. So like you got batteries, it has food, it has water, and that's one of the basic needs. But these cubes are godlike, and well, they're one of the best foods in the game. But sadly, you can't make them. You can only find them, and yeah, it's kind of downside of this thing. Yeah, this thing's about to die. I don't have laser cutters, by the way. Ouch. Now, it's saying we need the laser cutters, but if we had the propulsion cannon, we could get it a bit easier. But I'm just going to show you around. Those things will hurt you, but we can scan them. Those are basically equivalent to spiders. And they roam the ship, and basically they're scavenging for food and whatnot. Now you can scan these, it's a light. Ow. Hold on. Here's the path, you can go across to get to the other side of the ship. Now, you don't want to go over there, that's where the Leviathan Reaper lives, and he goes all the way around. He's back there, all the way back there and there. And is very anxious because he's very loud, and he likes to make himself present. Now, you can put these out if you want, or you can go around, but for the sake of it all, I am going to put them out. Because these won't start again. They won't start. Once they're out, they're out. Now, that's kind of useless at the moment. Now, over here, if you don't get engulfed by fire, there is another chest. Ow. I believe. That was a lie. Don't follow my directions. There's usually a chest there, but there isn't. Potion cannon, we already have that. And that will give us scrap, and we don't need scrap at the moment. Logs. The data logs, they basically explain what happened to the Aurora. They can either give blueprints, hint about the ship, or whatnot. Ooh, it hurt. Ouch. Oh, I'm about to die. Fire hurts. Don't run into the fire. Oh, don't stand in the fire. Yeah, even the slightest particles are devastating. This is, yeah, basically the very tiny bit of particle of fire will hurt. And yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to die, because if you die, you lose a lot of materials. And you kind of need all your materials. And if you're that far down in the game, and you don't have stuff, you will die. And, well, you have to go get your stuff, and, well, I'm mumbling at this point, but you don't want to die. Like, early game, yeah, dying is alright because you're up in the surface, you're near everything at the moment, but if you're down further in the game and you die, it's going to be challenging to get all that stuff back because you don't have all the advancements you made. You have nothing. And, well, you kind of don't need nothing. Now down here, where I'm going is there's a keypad and a door. Now you could be scounging around, that's what I did, seeing if I found a code, but the cargo bay has a sign said, and if you go into your data banks, you can see there's multiple things, crew logs and other stuff, but go deeper, yeah, UA's below, and yeah, like that. But if you go to codes and clues, that says codes, there's note to self for it. It says everything. It says use birthday. I don't know what that means, but I think it's dude's lover, the guy you play. And yeah, the cargo bay is right there, basically to get in this room right here. It's 1454. I don't know if it's generated randomly, but 1454. There we go. And that opens. And what is seen is a room, a cargo room, that is heavily damaged and everything else. You know, later on in the playthrough, I will explain more on how and why the ship got blown down and go into a bit more lore of this game, because it all ties together with the upcoming expansion, Below Zero, which takes place on another part of the 4546B planet that we are on, but in a different environment. Now, if we do manage to complete this game and everything, I will do a playthrough on Below Zero, even though it's in current state, it's not fully finished, but I will do a playthrough on the game, and I will try the best that I can to explain everything. Even though I'm still playing it on my own, off screen and off recording, I am loving the game at the moment, the new challenges it brings. Now, what I'm doing here is exploring because there are some blueprints in here that there are some blueprints in here, but I don't seem to be lucky in finding any. So we can probably go down. Now, quick warning going into these waters right here, there are enemies that are leeches that will kill you over time if you don't have a knife. And the good old trusty knife, basically you can just wipe them off and there you go. Did I put it away? No, I didn't. I don't have a battery for it. Yes, I do have a battery. Now, with this, it's a repair tool, and these type of consoles right here require your repair tool. Like, oh, like those, there's a leech. And basically you right click, or if you change the left click, you just repair it, and that opens the door. Use your flashlight. Now in this room, it's pretty much explained, it's the sea moth room back there, the sea moth bay. And the sea moth is the first vehicle you can get. Here's a mod for it, you can go down further. And yeah, I don't know, let's check if we have the blueprint. If we do, we can just, scrap it. Or click scrap. We always need the titanium. In this game, if you think you're good on titanium, you're not. You're usually never good on titanium. You usually have to stockpile the titanium, because the slightest chance you will run out, and you will feel like a dum-dum. Because I've done that a lot in my first playthrough. Think, oh, I got all the titanium in the world. But nope, it was a lie. Oh, no. Okay, now we're in the right room. This room right here is the reactor bay. The reactor bay is what's causing this whole place to have radiation. Now, we can get this blueprint for the Cyclops. Now, we repair this by using the repair tool, but if you look at the walls, you can see that there are breaches. These breaches are leaking the radiation. It's leaking radiation, and you can go around repairing it with your repair tool. Now there are 10 total. See, 10. And basically once you repair them, the leaking stops and you're good to go. But do be warned that in this room there are leeches that will attack you, that will find you because, well, they don't want the ship being repaired. They're one of the hostiles in the game, and, well, they'll be hostile towards you, and I don't think you want your blood drunk. And, well, I don't think I don't have more med kits, so it's basically I have to be smart about this, or I'll die, and I don't want to die. Because, well, I probably will lose some of these materials. Now, you can't pick up posters. That's the funny part. You can. And they're basically decoration like everything else. But there are some things you could do against the leeches. Is you can avoid them by watching them, because even though they're smaller, they are visible. You can clearly see them. And to find these breaches, they're sparking, so it's a bit easier. We got another radio commission, probably telling us stuff. It's either the sunbeam or it's telling us a pod location, but we can do that when we get home. Now I will try to make the propulsion cannon so I can show the other entrance, because we don't have the cutters yet. We can't get into the room I wanted to get into, and that's not a problem. That's not a problem because there's multiple ways into rooms in this game, and not complaining. It's like the developers for doing that. You have multiple ways of doing things. Yeah, please repair. Thank you. Now there is a leech above us. I don't think he sees us, but if he does, it's probably he's stuck on the map. But yeah. Now as you see to our bottom left down there, bottom left, you can't see. Why am I pointing though? Down there, right there. There's a breach. I don't know why I was pointing to the screen like you could see what I'm doing. I don't have the camera there. Oh. Yeah. Don't know how much we have left. I lost count, but oh, we have 3 left. Sparks. Look for the sparks and you're good. Yeah, I can pop my jaw. Okay, let's see. More sparks. Oh, hey friend. Oh, that's nice. No, it's not. Okay, there's a spark. Now they are scannable, but I did say they're leeches, so you can kind of put the conclusion together that they are leeches. They will suck your blood, like leeches do in real life. Can I please repair this? Thank you. Oh, there's, I think, yep, there's one right there. Now that we got the radiation and everything, we can take off the suit. But I'm not going to, because it provides a bit of armor. Oh god, that kind of scared me a bit. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Now, let's see what it takes for the propulsion cannon. Propulsion, these are modifications, and it's for later in the game, so I'll explain later in the game when we get the stuff. With the, oh, we can make it actually. I don't know if we have silver. Now, if you saw in the previous playthroughs, I explained the crafting and everything. But, make the wiring kit if you're new and everything. The wiring kit requires 2 silver, which come from sandstone chunks. And we can look... What? Or, better yet, if we come to our good old here, we can look to see if there's lead, silver, and everything to the sandstone. But yeah, there we go. Now, we're not directly finished with the Aurora. There is still a lot of rooms I plan to explore, investigate to show you guys. But we need to go home because we need new batteries, new everything. We need to heal and all the other ones. Well, it's possibly been 5 minutes. And we got a first aid kit ready. And it's extremely dark because it's nighttime in the game. Now, with these here, you can parkour and do whatnot like I did. I jumped from the ramp to here. But you can use a propulsion cannon to move the boxes out of the way. They want an easier trip into the room. But without the laser cutters, we're kind of stuck. But we're not stuck at the same time because there are 2 entrances to this Aurora inside, which I'm going to try to get into when I get home. We need the water. Now you can do a nice dive off this, which I like to do. And then we get our that. Oh, sea glide's out of power, so we take out the battery from here. Nope, we don't do that. There you go. Now we go home and try to avoid the Reaper Leviathan because he's a scary dude and we don't want to run into him because that's a bad idea. I kind of don't want to die. Calorie. One of these and there we go. Now it's the best food, but it's rare to get. Oh dear. Yeah, you can hear the music. It's ominous music, but these are rare to come around. Because they're mainly from the Aurora boxes, and there are a few around the world in this game. There's some on platforms that are deep below. There are some in the Aurora. There are some in crash sites and everything like that. And it's pretty much hard to find them. But you have peepers, and peepers are the second best food in the game. And it's surprising too, because it's a very basic fish that provides a lot, and you can find a lot through your playthrough and if you're new and everything like that. You can get materials from these guys. You can also scan. Those balls are there. Those are boomerang fish and everything like that. No, it's a long journey back, but it's worth it because you got all these new stuff. You got blueprints, you got upgrades, you got poster. Sick poster. You got water and food, and yeah. Now I say it's worth it because, well, when you see the full Aurora itself, it's worth it because you have a lot of materials, get a lot of things in there that really help you throughout the game. And well, I'm gonna try to be helping through that because it's nice. Now the blueprint did say we needed a nice wiring kit, which requires 2 silver, which I do believe we have. Yep, we have 2. which we can make into a wiring kit, but let's deconstruct this there so we can have more room in our bag. And we need the room, and we can go down here and make our wiring kit so we can make our propulsion cannon, which moves things around. Around here. The propulsion cannon, its upgrade, the repulsion cannon, shoots, not attracts. And well, yeah, that's basically it. There's a nice cool animation, grabbers. Our guy likes to experiment with his own body. Now we're gonna head back. Now we got the propulsion cannon. Like I said, the propulsion cannon, it's a, if you played Gary's mod or Half-Life, it's a gun that pulls things towards you and you can shoot them. But when you get the modification station, you can turn it into a repulsion cannon. Oh, I forgot to heal and drink, but the propulsion cannon, it attracts and you can shoot it. The repulsion cannon shoots. And you can, it's deadly, alright. You can kill things with it, but it's, you can only use rocks to kill things. You can't use fish to kill fish, sadly. Message, probably the sun, who knows? Yeah. There you go. You can see the little things. You could go with the aesthetics of the weapons though, like you can see like down there on the gun, the modules and stuff like that. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, we'll be going back to the Aurora to see what else we can find in the land of the metal. Now there are more parts outside of the Aurora that I probably will get to during this playthrough just because they are there. And yeah, we'll be going that way. There's scrap everywhere, so if you want to scrap, you'll be good. Oh, box. Is there a cutter in it? And we get lucky? Are we lucky? We are not lucky, but we can use that for scrap. But there is actual scrap everywhere, so we are good for now on metal. You can go in these, just basically go around. You can go inside these. Turtle yourself. Surprisingly, they will protect you. Yeah, it's a shark. You don't want to hit that dude. Propulsion cannon. Light. Don't use light on them. Light will attract them. And he's going to chase you for a few seconds. But we're faster than him, so. But don't shine your light at those. They are attracted to light, as anyone would, and they will attack you. And, well, you don't want to get attacked, because, like I said, dying is bad in this game, because you lose everything. So, we make it back to the Aurora, we get air, we go around. Oh, yep, rumblies. Now that's cool what the reflection from the sea glide and everything. This whole thing is just shot to death. Rip. Over here. Nice light. And over here is another entrance. Now you can take these spiders and just shoot them. Here is an entrance. Oh. Boom. Here. You can take these boxes and move them. Or shoot them if you want. You can just move these and such. I am going to do. Here we go. We made it down. And we don't have a fire extinguisher. We do. It's 1%. Oh boy. Now we can take the YOLO plunge, which we are going to do. And if you run fast enough, you won't die, but you're about to die, so you have to be stand clear of what you want to do. And we can't explore these. I remember these don't have anything in them, so yeah. Here is a science room, which contains stuff. Lab access, basically access into the rooms and whatnot. A door that needs the cutters, but if we go into our data banks, go down to our lab access, it tells us the code 6483. 6483. Door unlocks. We can open it, and what we see here is what we get, which is nothing. Surprisingly, there's a data log. What's this? Oh, there's this. We already have it. It's the modification. And yeah, that's basically, it gives us items which we need in the future. Now there is, oh, we need water. We need air. Where is the air? Ouch. Oop. Now, at this point we do need the wire cutters because we can't continue on with the search. But we are about to die, so that is an issue. Do not run into those. Those will kill you. And you can't go in this, sadly, because you can't see what it is, but it looks nice. But don't run into those. Those will kill you. And yeah. Look. Surprisingly, I don't find any cutters. There could be a chance of blueprints, but there isn't. Oh, we don't have the health. That's a bad sign. We don't have health to move us through this. Oh boy, this is gonna be we're in a pickle. We are in a pickle. What to do at this situation? I mean, at this point, we might not lose anything. If we do, we can easily come back. And it takes a titanium to make a fire extinguisher, but this will probably be our first death of the playthrough. Yep. First death. Yep. Now, the game will say if you lost an item or not, but we probably haven't. Because I don't know, we probably have. I don't know. Oh, we have lost something. What have we lost? Did we lose anything? I don't know. Did we lose a blueprint? I don't think so. No, we did not lose anything. That is lucky. But yeah, that so far is the room we have to go through. We need the cutters and whatnot, but we don't have the cutters. Yeah. Oh, that was both risky and unrisky. We probably could have done better if we weren't prepared, but now we know. Got new things. We can place these posters around. A nice wall and boop, boop, and there. Prawn suit. Yeah. There's a person. Anyway. But yeah. I don't know what we lost. Oh, we lost our knife. We lost our knife. Wow. Oh, we didn't lose a knife. But luckily we have this knife. So we're good for it. Yeah, but I would like to thank you for joining me today. Next episode we'll be exploring more of the Aurora. And next episode we're going to be finding the cutters. Then we're going to be exploring back into the world of the Aurora to find other items and explore more, so I can go more in detail. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and save, quit, and stay surviving.